Okay, here is number 2 from quiz 14, the proofs. So here, my conclusion I'm trying to derive is T or L. I do see that there is a T in the premise and there is an L in the premise, but it's not obvious at first kind of how I'm going to get to get those kind of separated out. So the thing to see here is that this second premise, the main operator of that second premise is the ampersand, or the conjunction. So it's always a good strategy to start with simplifying a conjunction. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simplify this conjunction. I'm actually going to copy and paste these formulas here, or these sentences rather. And then I'll show you what rules that follows by. So I can simplify down this left conjunct, right? And that's what I have written here. And that is just the rule simplification. The line is 2. I'm actually going to use the HTML editor here to make this easier. Oops, actually that's not going to work, sorry. Because let's see if this works. Nope. Anyway, I won't use the HTML editor. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm doing. Then the next thing I'll do is in 4 here is I'm going to write the right conjunct of line 2, and that also follows by the same rule, simplification on line 2. Next. Now, what you should notice here is that what I have written on line 4 is a conditional statement, and I have the antecedent of that conditional statement. Can you see where the antecedent of this conditional is in my premises? Well, you should see that it is premise 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that. Actually, sorry, I don't need to copy that. All I need to do is write T here, because if I have on line 1, the antecedent of this consequent, then by modus ponens, I can derive the consequent, which is T. So that's modus ponens on lines 1 and 4. That's what T follows from. The last step here is simply going to be, to get from this statement to the conclusion, is simply the rule called addition. That allows me to disjoin any statement I want to an existing statement. Here, the existing statement I've derived so far in the proof is T. I know that my conclusion is T or L, so I know that I can add or disjoin the L, because I can add any statement. I could have said T or X, but of course that doesn't help me get to the conclusion, only L does. So that's the completed proof for